and welcome to the Hotkeys podcast, your shortcut for all things pop culture and random in the world. I'm your host, Mick, and I'm joined by
Colby Chapman.
Landon Browning.
And we're supposed to get Ben here in a little bit.
But you're going to have to wait just a few more minutes.
The anticipation is building.
Don't tune out. He'll be right here.
Yeah. Stay tuned in, please. So how's it going, guys?
It's going good.
Yeah.
It's early.
It is early.
It is early. I'm hungry.
Normally, you're probably still asleep, right, Landon?
Normally, yeah. I woke up like probably 10 minutes before Colby got here.
That's better than when I got here early last time.
I
knocked on the door, which was your alarm clock.
Yes, that's how I woke up. I stumbled out. I had to put some clothes on.
I mean, you didn't have to.
I mean,
It's only me. You know.
Well, I'm glad you had clothes on this morning, Landon.
Yeah, I stumble out, and Colby had specifically asked that he'd like a pot of coffee made for him in the morning. So I'm like rushing to I could be a good host for once and actually have it made. And I'm out like getting it ready in the corner of my eye. I see Colby walking like past the window. I'm like I hit start through and like let him in. And then I also had to turn my oven off.
Right. So yeah, you had it on.
I left it on at like 500 degrees on broil for like 12 hours
while you were sleeping.
Yes, while I was sleeping.
Nice. Any open flames in the house?
No, there wasn't actually. Thankfully, I didn't have like any paper on top of the oven because it gets actually really hot.
Like you normally do.
Yeah, like I
You're
normally.
so
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they had it was on broil. I made some pizza last night. I was really tired. I made like 3 slices, heated them up, and then in my mind, I'm like, I want one more slice of pizza. So I turned the oven off the first time.
Right.
Turn it back on, and at that point, was a little intoxicated. I think it'll work. I'm pretty sure
Ben is joining the podcast.
He's rolling in.
Hello, everyone.
He's here to hear about my
Pizza.
my oven. Like, there's another reality where you guys show up and my apartment's literally just burned to the ground.
Slouch over.
Yeah. But yeah, so I turned it back on to heat up that last slice, and then I guess at that point I just decided to leave it on. So
All night.
all night. Yeah, it was really
Was it
hot.
really warm?
It was really hot. Like, I think it probably better on broil because it's just a heater just sitting. I don't know. It's definitely not good either way.
Yeah, it's probably not good.
What are you talking about? Sorry.
I left my
Ben,
oven
welcome
on.
to the podcast.
Hello. It's good
morning.
to be here.
Mr. Benjamin.
15 minutes late as usual.
Yeah.
We were just talking about how Landon left his oven on all night
Yeah.
for one piece of pizza.
For one slice.
Was it worth it, Landon?
Well, when my electric bill comes in, it's like probably like $10 more for one night of the oven being on. Yeah.
So worth it?
Yes, definitely worth
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Good way to heat your apartment up.
Yeah.
Keep warm in the sun.
Yeah, it's really fighting the AC
Yeah.
that I bought. And it's sitting right next to it. Like,
For how hot it's been, it's nice to have a heat source in your house
yeah.
Yeah.
to keep you even warm.
The oven along with the baseboard heat that I max out during the summer. Just I wonder how hot I could get it in here.
Very.
Hotter than outside, probably.
Yeah.
It
Like,
was
can you imagine,
already
like,
hotter than
I shut the AC off, I leave all the windows open, and I just crank all the baseboard to 100 during, like, a 100-degree day. See how hot, like, we could get it.
That's like the ultimate game for the hot games. You guys ever play that?
Yeah.
When you're driving in a car in the summer, you roll up all the windows and you just crank the heat.
No, I had...
You lock all the doors. There's no escape.
Did you play it?
Oh, yeah. I've played it multiple times. There's also the cold game in the winter. Roll down the windows, AC.
See, that,
I'd do that. I'd be okay with that one.
I don't think I'd be okay with either of them.
They both suck.
like-
They're both
Neither
terrible.
of them are really that fun.
And they're both probably pretty bad for your car.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Just a guess.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but I did make the pot of coffee.
Thank you for being a gracious host.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't get any.
Well, you walked in with the McDonald's mocha.
Oh, yeah, I did.
So,
You didn't ask Ben if he wants cup of Jaba.
It's actually a
would you
frozen
like,
frappe.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
Yeah, but I got here pretty late, so
You can still have a cup of coffee. I'll go grab you.
I
a
don't
cup of
deserve
Coffee
a cup of
is
coffee.
coffee.
Well, you
is-
are right. But as a gracious man, as a man of mercy, Landon offers you a cup of coffee.
Yeah, I'll have it. I'll go get it though.
All right,
you guys,
all right,
can
you
keep-
guys.
oh,
No, I'll get it.
Landon.
I'll get it. You want creamer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a tad.
Does he want? Of course, he wants creamer.
Just a pinch.
Everybody wants creamer.
Yeah.
I'm drinking my coffee black.
What's wrong with you? Actually, I had it once black because you told me to. It was pretty good.
Yeah,
After the first like 4 sips, it was
it's good.
like
It's
okay.
healthier. Goes through you quicker.
Stains your teeth.
Oh yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I want
it
with
does.
coffee. I want it to go through me quicker.
No, my teeth like gotten pretty bad.
I don't know
feel
what
like.
it's like for you guys, but for me, it's like sip instantly have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I've experienced.
Like
that.
it's like
Yeah, and I have coffee every day.
In the
that must be
past-
terrible.
In the past, I used to be like that. I don't know. I drink it all the time, like multiple times a day. So I just got used to it, I guess.
I probably can't operate without coffee now. Like I won't be able to go to the bathroom without it.
Like I haven't gone to the bathroom in 4 days. Oh, I haven't drank coffee in
Thank
4
you,
days.
Landon.
No problem, man.
Landon.
That coffee looks delicious.
Yeah, it smells really good.
It's,
Arizona.
It's just a classic mug of Landon coffee,
Landon
brewed
coffee.
brewed with love.
You probably shouldn't drink
Oh,
that. Ben.
no.
Don't drink it.
Before you got here, he said he hasn't cleaned the coffee pot in like a month.
That's a joke. That was actually a joke.
It's actually like 2 months.
Did you use the old milk in the fridge?
Well, it's the best kind.
Is
I-
that
I don't
creamer
even-
still good?
I believe it is. I smelled it before I added it. To
There's a little bit of Landon in each cup of
I made the mistake once and I used bad creamer.
Uh huh.
And the scary part is I couldn't tell when I was drinking it. It was only when I went over to pour some more that I actually smelled it, and I almost threw up.
Yeah, I smelled it. It still smelled like the caramel. You know, I didn't smell
That's
like.
good.
Okay, I don't want to hate on one of the coffee shops down here, but
Yeah, don't
okay.
do it.
You don't have to say a name,
No, you can.
or you can.
Wake up call. No.
No,
Don't you go there a lot though?
Yeah,
Those are the red ones, right?
Yeah, it's the
I
red-
stay away from
British
those
telephone
places.
booth.
I stay
Okay,
away from there.
No, well, usually they're fine. But one time I went there, and I got my coffee, and then I get back to work because I just go on my 15-minute break, and I just like white chunks floating to the top of this thing. I'm like, is that just
White chunks?
Yeah, white chunks. It's like, okay, is this curdled milk? That was my instant
Cottage
thought.
cheese,
I was like,
maybe?
okay, this coffee
Oh
doesn't
yes.
taste that great. It's a little bitter, but not too different from the normal bitter coffee flavor. The
Yeah.
usual. So then I take one of the little chunks. I'm gonna test it.
Oh no! No.
And it was delicious, right?
It was white chocolate.
It didn't really have a flavor, but you know what? I still took a picture and showed it to them the next day, and they gave me a free one.
Yeah.
I just dumped it out.
Well, I feel like that's deserved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good.
I've never gone to Wake Up Call ever. I don't think.
I just always go to Dutch Bros.
I go to Dutch Bros. I've been getting burned, man. I've been getting burned.
What does that mean?
Like, I go there to see cute girls, and get a good cup of coffee, and it's always a dude, and it's
yeah.
like, it's just that flip of the coin. There's the two windows. You're like, which one do I take? And every time I pull up to the one window, like I switch back and forth. I pick up. There's like 3 cute girls at the other window, and like I pull up and there's some like duder there with his hat backwards.
Dude,
He's
say
like,
duder?
man. Yeah, like it's a duder. He's like, hey man, and I'm like, come on, man, like throw a guy a bone, dude. It's like
You
it's a
know what it
Friday,
is?
man. Like, take a knee, cadet. Like,
They see you
At least
pull up,
at least wear something skimpy.
Landon, they see you in the drive-thru, like waiting in line, and whatever window you're going to, like they rotate so that you can't have.
So at the last second, juke the window and go to the other one.
juke the window
Oh,
in my
I got
work
you.
van. Like,
You're saying they see him coming up and they're like, "This one's gay." Is that what?
no, I think they were saying like, the girls just don't want to see me.
Oh, okay.
I like going. I'm gonna give a shout out to. I've probably already done it before. Brews Bros is good though. They get really good coffee. But another weird thing, I'm not hating, but like, they don't have any kind of punch card,
What?
which seems weird for a coffee shop.
Brews.
Right?
Just bring the Dutch Bros one there.
Send it to them.
Be like, can you stamp this?
Yeah. Like I've never asked for one from them, but I've gone there probably at least like 25 times in the past couple months.
You should ask.
Yeah, ask because I've gone to coffee shops before
Yeah.
several times, and then they're like, "Do you have a punch card?" I'm like, "No." Like, I would have loved to have that the first time I came through, and
8
I've already
coffees
gotten.
ago.
Yeah, like,
exactly.
I'd be
That's
drinking
when you
for-
just pull out all your receipts. Here's 35 receipts of me
yeah.
getting coffee from you.
I guess you could do that if hit the window while there's a line building behind you.
Excuse me, just a sec.
Excuse me.
Hold on.
I feel like I'm entitled to at least 5 free cups of coffee whenever I desire.
Whenever I desire.
All 5 right now.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of coffee, yesterday on my way to work, on my way to work, yeah. On my way to work, there were about like 15 or like 20 cop cars downtown. And to go downtown, you have to cross bridges.
Yeah.
And so I was crossing this bridge. Normally there's like a couple cars going both ways. On the other side of the street, no cars at all. There's like 5 cop cars on the other side. And then there's a car that looks really beat up, and it has no, like, both the front tires are gone. It's just on its rims.
Yes.
Well, not even its rims. Like you take the
studs,
whole
like-
wheel
like the
off.
whole-
Axles.
Yeah. And it was like every block I turned to get to work, there was like a cop car like driving around. And I was like, okay, they're probably looking for somebody.
Dude's on foot.
And I found out later it was a guy that was involved in a chase, and I think he ended up going over a spike strip and lost both of his wheels.
Took the wheels off?
Yeah.
Dang. GTA
And-
6 needed to add that in now.
And
like,
he
dude, I can hit like 8 spike traps.
They have
in
spike strips in
I can
GTA.
I know, but you can hit
Still
like 8 of
outrun
them, and
the
you can
cops.
still keep going. Like,
I
on
mean,
your
not
rim.
very well though.
Yeah, but
He'll
like,
pop a tire.
yeah, but like it doesn't tear the wheels
Well,
off.
no.
That would be awesome.
I would imagine Spokane's not a very good place to have a cop chase.
Yeah,
No.
Dude, the streets make no sense.
But
Like,
then-
there's no straightaways
it-
besides like division.
It turns out that the guy, so his car stopped on the bridge. He jumped the bridge.
Wait, what?
Yeah. And he got away.
He got away.
But like, I don't know, probably like 3 hours later, we heard that he was finally caught like hiding in a bush by the river.
Dude.
But he
jumped the
survived that
bridge?
jump, and he was at least away for like 3 hours.
Oh man, like I know he's a criminal, but like when you hear like he jumped the bridge, you're
Yeah.
like at that point, like I feel like that like equals out like the crimes he
Equals
committed. It's
out.
like all right, but you jumped the bridge, dude. Like
Well, what bridge was it?
The Division Bridge.
Okay, so one that's like pretty.
that's a baller jump right
Yeah,
there. Like
yeah.
that's
I mean, I wouldn't want to jump off any of those bridges.
no.
No.
The current's pretty strong, like
Yeah.
and it's probably
Yeah, a lot of
decently
people-
cold still. Like
A lot of people who go into the river don't come out alive.
No, yeah.
Or
He
don't
did.
come out at all.
Just crackheads, man. They have superpowers.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we actually get a lot of people that jump bridges around here. It's kind of disturbing.
Like kill themselves?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's murder. And they just dump bodies.
Oh yeah, you're a conspiracy
Oh, yeah.
theorist. You think there's a serial killer in Spokane?
Dude, there might be.
I mean, there probably is. I mean, there's like active serial killers everywhere.
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
like, we'll never know about. That they're just.
Oh, I already know.
Colby's like, you'll never get me.
So yeah, that was crazy. So this is a little old news, but it's kind of big news, but we never talked about it. Avengers Endgame finally passed Avatar as the highest grossing film.
Yay! There
All
is
time.
justice in the world.
Yeah.
Do any of you like Avatar?
Never seen it.
I watched it a long time ago.
I never saw it.
I want to watch the blue people.
As far as if I liked it. Nah, I don't think I did. I
Yeah,
don't think I
like
did.
I mean, some of the visuals were cool, but like they were just like that's all the movie was
Yeah.
the visuals. Like it makes 3D amazing and blah blah blah. It was like
Newsflash: 3D sucks.
yeah, 3D sucks first of all, and like I'm sorry, I need more than visuals to have it be a good movie. Like I want story and character.
I feel like the only movie that really captured 3D well was Despicable Me. This
One or
the-
two.
I believe the first one was one I saw in 3D, and it really was. It was actually like a pretty emotional experience.
Because it's 3D.
Yeah, like when Gru's reaching out to you, you're just like you're like, this is it. Like,
Grab on to the ship.
yeah. I'm just kidding. The movie was terrible in 3D. There was like two sequences where there was like actually used it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
usually how it works.
Yeah. I hate 3D.
I feel like his nose would be like stabbing you in the eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch where you're swinging that thing.
Terrifying.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know. And I hate wearing the 3D glasses over my glasses.
Just get 3D
They have
regular glasses.
clip-ons.
Do they now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't think they had those back when I watched
Probably
Despicable
not.
Me
No.
in 3D.
They should make 3D contacts. Yeah.
What if they made 3D contacts? That'd be amazing.
That'd be horrible.
You're just constantly seeing like
One
two
red
blurry
eye,
lines.
One blue eye.
That'd be great.
Now they switched over. They used to be red and blue.
Yeah.
But
Now they're just those weird.
It's a gray.
Yeah.
Like a filter. Who knows what it is now?
Yeah.
It's not the 3D I know.
They don't even do it anymore, do they?
I think they do actually.
Oh, really? I thought it
Yeah.
was.
I just not. Don't they still do 3D?
Oh yeah, it's still around. I don't know how popular it is.
It's just It's terrible. Like
I get so like motion sickness and like headaches and stuff. Like they did like the first Hobbit, they did it in 3D and 48 frames, which it was like a nightmare to watch.
I don't think I watched it in 48
horrible.
frames. Or was it every theater was in 48? Or was it special?
I think every theater, or at least around here, they had it available, but you could do the like standard 24 frames.
I think I did standard on that one. I can't remember.
Yeah, I did.
Doesn't it make it look like a video game kind of?
It makes it look like a Spanish soap opera, like just really crisp,
Yes.
like almost fake looking.
Huh.
Like there's something about 24 frames that it just looks like a movie, and then you
Yeah.
put it to 48, and it's like,
That's so bizarre.
Yeah, it's
because
really
everyone wants
weird.
their video games with a high frame rate.
well, see,
Yeah.
yeah, I think the video games is a different thing. Like something about not seeing any motion blurriness when you like look left or right. I think that's a big thing with like first person shooters. They like
Yeah,
that
because
kind of
most
stuff.
shooters you want at 60, but like a lot of
Right.
action games you can have it at 30.
Yeah.
And they're fine.
Yeah.
Or if you're playing like a shooter on the Switch, you get like 15 frames, right? Oh, Nintendo sucks. oh, got him.
Who'd you get?
I don't know.
Nintendo.
all of them. I got all of them.
Now let's just switch off of that topic.
Would you ever get a Switch?
The new Fire Emblem game looks pretty cool.
I am so sick of those ads on YouTube. That's all I get.
Which house?
Fire Emblem, 3 houses. Which house will you choose?
That game looks all right. I mean, I could probably get down with some Mario Maker. I don't know. I don't want to make the levels, but I'll play other people's levels.
For $60?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem worth it.
No, that's why I won't.
I don't like how YouTube has 2 ads before a video now. Like every ad that they have now comes in 2s.
So I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. And sometimes it'll be like halfway in the video you're
Oh, yeah.
watching. Or they have them at the end of the video. It's like, who sticks around and watches the end?
Dude, sometimes I'll just stop watching a
loyal
video if I can't
subscribers.
skip the ad.
Yeah.
Like,
Is that just like, I mean, obviously it's money and stuff, but is it a way to have like people like pay for YouTube to not get the ads? Like they're just throwing more ads at you?
I don't know.
To make YouTube Red like
More desirable.
yeah, probably. I don't know.
You have YouTube Red, right, Ben?
Yeah. I didn't want the ads.
How much is it a month?
It's like $14 or $15.
Seems high.
Yeah, I'd have to check. It might not be that.
I feel like it should be like $8 max, maybe.
I was thinking like $5.
I said max.
I said 5 minimum.
I watch a lot of YouTube though.
Yeah.
I do too, yeah.
No, see, like that makes sense for somebody who's like,
You're able
watching
to, and like you're able to watch it at like work and stuff too. So it's like
Yeah.
you can have it on for like. I think I'd probably pay for it if I was like able to watch it.
Yeah, I would.
for-
The only reason I started was because of my job. Just sitting all day. So it's like, okay, well.
And there's
have
like
something to-
that you can watch like the YouTube Red stuff, right? Like the
No, it's all
movies
crap. No, it's all really bad.
It's all bad.
So far, what I've seen, yeah, it's really.
Dude, but you can
poorly
watch Cobra Kai, which I've actually heard is pretty good.
I heard it was good too, yeah.
I've never even actually seen the Karate Kid.
It's got a second
What?
season.
You haven't?
No Karate Kid for me.
Dude, the original's so good.
It's good.
Don't watch the remake with Jaden Smith.
No, I didn't plan on it.
It's terrible. I
I
never
thought
saw
that
it.
was a good idea to have Jaden Smith be the.
His
Oh,
dad,
okay.
Will Smith.
Yeah, I know.
Will Smith thought it was a good idea.
Yeah.
Before we get too far away, Avengers Endgame 2.79 billion, Avatar 2.78.
Oh yeah. But
Wow.
just in Avatar re-releasing in theaters.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. But actually, I don't know because now Disney owns it, so I don't know why they would do that.
So now Disney has like every movie in like the top 10. Basically.
What if they just keep re-releasing those two movies? And they're like, now Avatar is it? Oh, now Endgame takes it back. Now Avatar Day. It's just an endless cycle.
I can see that happening.
The race. People.
Avatar was re-released though at some point.
Was it?
Yeah, I think in 2012 it was.
When did it originally come out?
2009.
Okay. Yeah, that was back when I wasn't allowed to watch movies with the 13 at the end of them, probably. So, yeah.
Those were the days, huh?
Woe was me. Who wants to watch Game of Thrones after we record?
So, since we're on the movie train, Andy Serkis is directing Venom 2.
Yay. Is he going to play the monkey in this one?
It's like a crossover from Planet of the Apes.
That'd be so awesome. Like,
Well, and it has a what's his face? Woody Harrelson in it.
oh, Venom 2 is?
Yeah,
Oh.
he was in the first Venom.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He was in the post-credit scene.
Oh, spoilers.
Spoilers.
For a movie I'll probably never watch.
If you like Spider-Man 3, you'll probably like Venom.
I don't know. What do you mean? Like, so like I like the greatest superhero movie of all time. So I'm going to like some other superhero movie. I don't quite get the correlation here, but whatever. Maybe I'll check it out.
He's playing Cletus Cassidy.
I actually don't know who that
That's
is.
Carnage.
Oh, okay.
Do you know who that is?
No. It's just some Spider-Man.
He's the like Crimson symbiote.
Okay.
The red. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Anyway, he's directing Venom 2.
Andy Serkis is cool.
He is.
Nick?
Thanks, Colby.
Mick's like,
I think
here's
the-
my nerd.
I think the
knowledge."
only other movie he directed was the second Jungle Book movie.
The other one?
the other one
jungle that got moved to
think
Netflix?
No one really saw,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
I think is actually a lot better.
Now I'm excited.
Okay,
This
I'm
little-
with you.
this
Yeah,
little snippet, like, all right, I can work with this now. Like, the man did Jungle Book, okay.
The man did Jungle Book.
yeah. The first director was Ruben Fleischer.
Never heard of him.
He did. I'm shocked.
Is he one of the Venoms?
No,
Is he one of
He's
the
the blue
symbiotes?
Venom.
Is he the symbiote?
he directed Zombieland.
Oh, never heard of it.
I'm just gonna punch you in the face. Oh man, this is so
You
funny.
guys talk about Zombieland 2.
We
Oh
did.
yeah, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
Darn.
it's gonna be good. Maybe, probably not.
You know, it has Luke Wilson in it.
Yeah.
Who's that? Who's Luke Wilson? Never heard of that. That was Landon.
I honestly thought Landon was talking right there.
Oh,
Like,
it's because he was.
like I'm in the same room and I can see that you were talking, but in Landon's lips weren't moving. I thought he was doing like
I was
ventriloquism or
making
something.
I was making noise with sign language, like audible sign language.
Landon put his hand up me and started moving my mouth. Is that what you're saying, Colby?
Okay.
No, what's the next topic?
Do you want to do the thing, Colby?
Yeah, we could do the thing.
This is a good time to do
Do
the
the
thing.
thing you do. Well,
That thing you do. You want to go? Okay, so Landon's birthday was last
oh, you guys got him gifts?
week,
Chumps. You bunch of chumps bought me.
and we got you a couple things.
Yeah.
I almost made like a really bad joke. Well, I like Mick more than Colby, so I'll open
Yeah, you
his
should probably
gift
hope
first.
his. I mean, mine's gonna make his look bad. So
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I wasn't aware we were doing a gift unwrapping.
Oh, it was kind of last minute.
yeah,
You
it
can just give
wasn't-
me a couple $100, man. It's no big.
Just tell him how great his coffee is, and
That's good.
yeah.
What is it, Landon?
What is it, Landon?
Oh my gosh.
Describe it to the listeners.
It is a shirt with Goofy on it, and it just says "yuck, yuck, yuck, yuck" a bunch of times.
Is
which
Goofy fat on it?
Yeah,
it's
it's
a fact.
actually not Goofy. It's a cartoon dog, is what it said on the website.
it's
like
it's
off-brand.
Goofy.
It's
It's
off-brand.
off-brand. It's off-brand
This is the
midlife
best.
crisis Goofy, and this is a pretty great shirt. For those who don't know, I like saying "yuck." I don't
lot.
know. I don't know if I say it on the show too much because we try to keep it PG.
Yeah.
But Yeah.
You have to bleep out that yuck.
Yeah. Yuck, yeah, let's
Are
go.
you gonna wear that, Landon?
I'll probably wear it to breakfast, though.
Please wear that, Landon.
Now a gift from Colby, which I'm sure is terrible.
You might regret saying that.
I'm just kidding.
Do you not? It's okay. Never mind.
Oh, what? All right, never mind. Colby's gift is the best gift. It's the An American Tail 4 movie complete collection on DVD, signed by Fievel himself.
The real Fievel?
The real Fievel. Thank you, Colby. This is a monumental day for me. My gift from Uncle Sean got lost in the mail, so
What did he send you?
he was gonna send me a cat named Terry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And last I heard, the FedEx container that Terry was in a wreck. And Terry died tragically. So
Oh. I'd like to think he escaped and lives free
he
now.
didn't. No, he didn't.
There were pictures.
Yeah, he's definitely dead, or she. We're not quite sure.
I guess when a cat loses its head, it tends to not survive.
It's very burned.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. This is
You're welcome.
tearing up a little bit on the show. Dave, you might have to cut this out. Thanks, guys. I love American Tail. We can watch all 4 of you. Guys want to watch all 4 of them after we get done?
I've got things to do.
I was actually probably going to return that.
Why would you return the best gift of all?
Anyway.
Happy birthday to me.
Yeah, happy
I
birthday.
mean, like, it's late, but still.
What?
Like, your
Like,
birthday was
your
like,
birthday was like last week.
I'm like, what? Yeah. I'm an old man now. An old man.
Right, your memory is just
starting to slip.
falling away.
My body's crumbling.
Well, that's true.
It is falling apart.
Have you guys tried that charcoal, like, face stuff?
Yeah.
yes.
I did like strip ones. I didn't do like
Strip ones?
like it's just a little like strip that you put over your pores.
Oh, so it's not like a liquid?
No, it's not like the gel stuff.
Okay.
Okay. Did it work for you guys?
Nope.
No.
It didn't really work for me either. If anything, like the next morning I woke up and there was like a huge like red dot on my nose. And I was like,
Clogs your
what
pores.
the world? Like I did everything it said. I like washed my face with a hot washcloth, open the pores up, put it directly on when your face is still kind of wet, wait till it's not tacky, then peel it off. And I think it just pulled out like little hairs.
It
know?
hurt. Wow. Did it hurt you?
No,
Mick's lying.
Mine hurt.
Mick's voice went up a little bit. He's like,
it did say not to get it near your eyes, and I understand why. Even on my nose, I was like, I can, like my eyes are watering. I can feel it. It's powerful stuff.
I imagine when I did it though, like I imagined like in my mind, I'm like, it's gonna tear out all this like grease and junk from my face. It's gonna save me. It's gonna redeem me, and then like it's like a little like
Redeem.
flakes. It's like little just flakes of dead skin.
Yeah.
You're like, oh okay, well that was stupid.
You see in the advertisements that they have like the really disgusting like blackheads that peel out.
Oh,
with
yeah.
it.
Like, it's like thousands of them
Yeah.
when you peel it up.
That's what I wanted.
Yeah,
Yeah. The sound effects.
that's what I wanted to happen. Didn't happen.
Yeah.
So,
I use a charcoal toothpaste.
Oh, I do
Oh,
too.
yeah, I do too.
I don't.
I don't know if it works, but
Looks like you're out, Landon.
Yeah,
See ya.
I'll just be in the next room watching American Tail.
Does it work for you, Ben?
I think the grittiness of the charcoal makes your teeth shave away after time.
Sharpens them, gets them ready for combat.
Ben actually just uses chunks of charcoal. Chews it,
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
like
Oh,
the
man.
briquettes or whatever.
chomping down.
Rub it like a sidewalk chalk.
Oh, oh, oh.
That makes my teeth hurt.
Yeah.
Thinking about that.
Teeth fresh.
I've thought about that before, like chomping down on sidewalk chalk.
You've thought about that?
Yeah,
It looks tasty.
it does.
They should
But like,
make it
just
Does it,
like,
though?
flavorful.
I mean, kind of.
No, I've
There's
never.
a lot of candy that looks like
I've
sidewalk
never
chalk.
looked at sidewalk chalk. I've been like, man, I just wish I could eat that. Like, I just want to just take a chunk of it.
All the different
You haven't
colors.
lived life to the fullest.
Can you imagine how
then.
hard that would be to swallow? Like, it just powdering up in like, the back of your throat. Like, you're like oh,
It'd probably go.
It would
into
turn
your
into like
lungs.
paste.
well, and then you it just like solidifies back in the back of your throat.
No, I think it would be too
Concrete.
much powder. Like it couldn't all turn to paste.
Your germs would be playing hopscotch down your throat.
Come
That
on.
was the dumbest joke. Like, cut it from the show.
Well, why did you say it, Landon?
Yeah, Landon, why'd you say that?
You freak. Anyway. Okay. Please stop.
What?
So you guys know the actor Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, like a year ago, he had this thing on, I think it was Twitter or something, on what he should change his middle name to. Yeah. So after an internet vote, a middle name for Macaulay Culkin was finally changed, and I think it got down to like four choices. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, so his top 5 was Macaulay Culkin
For his middle name.
for his middle name, Shark Week, Kieran, which is his brother's name, not very funny.
What?
All one word here: the McRibs back, and publicity stunt. And after like 100,000 votes came in, he decided that his middle name is going to be Macaulay Culkin.
Yes.
He just has
Yes.
his first and last name as his middle name.
The guy's crazy.
Yeah.
I listened to the
Colby,
Joe
Macaulay
Rogan with him
Culkin.
on.
Colby. Yeah.
He seems like a nice guy though, like for having all like the child fame. Like, he doesn't.
Yeah, he seems really chill.
Yeah, he's just eccentric.
Yeah,
That's what happens when you're left home alone, like 4 different times.
Yeah.
true.
It's just twice.
Yeah, Mrs.
No,
Leo.
just once. Yeah, wait.
There were
He was
more
in
than
2 of
one Home
them.
Alone movie.
He was in 2
Yeah,
of
but
them.
the other one, he was in New York. He wasn't at home,
I think there's
Okay,
4
well, he
Home
was still
Alone
left
movies.
alone.
but not at home.
It's the title.
You said at home.
All right, dude. Fine, you
So
win.
are
I'm
we?
not gonna
Are we?
argue.
Thanks, Colby.
Are we counting the new child actor? Because I think there's 4 Home Alone movies, and they changed.
I
the
like
child
Home Alone
actor.
3. Home Alone 3 was good.
I never saw that
I
one.
think I've only seen the first one.
Is there
and it was a
4?
It's
long time
classic.
ago.
There's 4. The
Yeah.
4th one's terrible. Because I think the parents aren't even gone. They're like outside or something.
What?
Yeah.
That's a plot twist.
It's really bad.
Could you imagine seeing that in theaters?
No,
The-
I think it was a TV movie, actually.
oh, the best kind.
The best kind.
We should all watch that.
I would actually probably like sit down and watch it.
Home Alone 4.
Yeah.
One of those ones that airs on ABC Family.
Right, yeah.
Yes.
Is ABC Family still around?
No, they changed the name of it. I can't remember what to. Family.
Family was probably an offensive term.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. I'm offended by family.
Yeah. I don't have a family. Please change the name.
Yeah, I don't know what they
ABC
changed it
Hangout
to.
movies.
Anyway, Macaulay Culkin. Macaulay Culkin.
He's funny. I like
Is he?
him. Yeah.
Why is he funny?
I don't know. I just follow him on Twitter.
Well, you said you watched him on Joe Rogan.
No, Landon.
I did.
Oh,
I
Landon
that.
said it.
He was on Rhett and Link's show the other day.
The
Good Mythical
Good
Morning.
Mythical Morning.
Yeah.
That's a funny show.
Yeah. They do all kinds of weird stuff on that. They're always like,
They do a lot of like food stuff.
yeah.
like
Yes.
I think they replaced. Like the inside of an Oreo with toothpaste once or something. Like they do a lot of that stuff. They do like will it pickle?
Yeah.
Like I think they tried pickling a Twinkie once and it just like
pickle?
disintegrated.
Yeah. That would.
So
I thought
gross.
those like didn't go away or whatever.
What?
You know,
What?
like the old like myth that Twinkies like they can't.
No, they go bad. They're gross when they go bad.
It's a lie, Colby.
Yeah.
You were lied to.
I realize that's
What?
the main plot of Zombieland, but it's not true.
No, he even talks about in Zombieland that they go bad.
Yeah.
I
They go
never saw
bad.
the
He
movie.
said the last box of Twinkies or whatever.
Colby's uncultured. Colby hasn't even, believe it or not, Colby hasn't even seen the Dark Knight trilogy.
Yeah. What gives?
Dude, you
Uncultured.
make up. Okay.
What
Defend
else?
yourself.
What
Defend
other
yourself.
great movie franchises have you not seen?
I don't know. Landon could probably think of one real quick.
Great American Tail. Have you seen those?
Have you seen American Tail?
No.
You haven't seen them? And what alas we have out there. We need
I mean, yeah. I saw them and I enjoyed them, so we probably.
No, we can all watch them together.
I already seen it though.
No,
I
you
just said-
haven't. You haven't seen them. Some of the finest.
Are those like your favorite cartoons?
they're up
Like cartoon
there.
movie?
Like for like up there for like a 2D like animated movie. They're up there, especially the first few.
How many are there? There's 4?
Yeah.
And I guess there's a TV show they made that was like canceled after like half a season, which I
That's not surprising.
I found no way to get access to that.
But you tried.
I tried a little bit, but
What is a little bit
I
mean,
definitely
Landon?
didn't lose a couple $100 to some guy overseas for my bootleg copy.
It's just him in a mouse costume.
It's in French, but I'll put in some English subtitles for you.
I'm like, this isn't right.
Hold up.
It's close.
Wait a minute.
It'll
No,
have
they're
to
good.
do.
It's good. Like I really like The Secret of Nim. It's really good too.
I think I saw that.
That's a
once.
really good one.
What's that one about? I think
It's about the lab rats. Like it's hard to
What's
explain.
with you and like mice and rats?
Dude, don't you don't want to
They're
open
vermin.
that. Let's not go that route. What?
You got a thing for hamsters too?
Not
What about gerbils?
No, I hate gerbils.
Marmots? Not too big?
Marmots are cool, but like it's mostly like anything. Did you guys ever read like the Redwall books by that Brian Jakes guy? I think
Redwall?
Redwall,
I've heard you
or
talk about them.
No.
they were a series of children's books that were about like what's the term?
Anthropomorphic.
Yeah, I can't say it, but that word.
This is the second week you can say
I
that
can't
word.
say
I
that
heard
word.
that on the podcast.
It's about those kind like animals, and they like live in like a castle. It's like medieval animals, and like they end up always getting like in fights. Like it's like a medieval kind of war. Like they live in this abbey, and they're attacked by rats.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, you've probably heard it.
I think yeah.
There's a bunch of books. The author died a few years ago.
Yeah.
but he wrote a ton of them.
It's
and
like
they
a really cool art style.
yeah, on the covers. Yeah,
Yeah,
and they're like
I know what you're talking
there's
about.
different ones. There's ones like they're in their own universe, but most of the books are standalone, or a couple
Yeah.
have recurring characters. But
Yeah.
really descriptive. He wrote the books initially, I think for he told the stories. He worked at like a place where there was like blind children, I think. So that's why the books are really descriptive, because he was describing
3
stuff.
blind mice.
No.
Oh, no.
One
Oh.
a penny, two a penny.
Yeah. So that's why like
So were the books about like mice or something?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was mice and like
It was like
medieval times.
medieval mice basically.
So they had like armor and swords.
yeah.
Oh, that's very cool, Landon.
You know, all right. You know, while you were out reading like Diary of a Wimpy Kid when you were a kid, I was actually like, reading stuff that had like substance.
What
Man.
were the books when you guys read, or at least
I read
or
Diary
were
of a
read
Wimpy
to as a kid?
Redwall?
Just that?
Over
No.
and over and
There
over
was.
again.
I read like the Left Behind books. Like
As a kid?
I read them pretty young. I read the Left
What
Behind.
world?
I read the kids ones first.
Did your mom
like,
make you read that?
well, they like did. I stopped reading them at one point because I was getting like freaked out, man. Because like, as
So
a
your
young-
parents wouldn't let you watch what, like
SpongeBob.
Indiana Jones.
like Indiana Jones, but they let
So I'm
you
like
read
reading like
Left Behind?
yeah. That I read
What
these
the heck?
yeah, which those books are like they're like for a young child.
Yeah,
they're like
that's-
really grim.
That's pretty grim.
They're like really grim.
Brings up some like really deep, dark questions. Is God gonna leave me? You know?
Well, no, I was scared of that for like as a young kid. Like I'd
I
get
know,
freaked
that's
out.
what
Like
you think about,
there was
but-
one time when I was reading like because I read the kids series. There's two series, the kids ones and the adult ones. I was reading the kids ones and like I was on like book 4.
And the kids one, only the kids get taken.
Gosh dang it.
Kids.
I don't want to leave home.
No, but like
I remember watching. Sorry, I remember my grandparents. My grandma would watch them, and she had me watch one of them. And it
oh
was
the
like-
movies.
Yeah,
They're
and
so
it was
bad.
like
The movies are so bad.
The husband is like
Is it
Kirk
what's his name?
Cameron.
Kirk Cameron, yeah.
the husband was like it was just.
He's
I look back at it now and it's like oh, that's so funny, but it's not. I don't know. It's just funny. But he was like he's like his whole family was like you need to go to church, Charlie, or whatever. Like you need, to, and then you know then it happens and he's like he gets home and it's like his wife's locket's on the pillow. It's like, I should have turned. You know I don't know. It's just funny.
the pilot, right?
I don't. Was that the pilot?
There was a pilot.
It might
Yeah.
have been. Okay, well,
But
that's as
there,
far
I
as
was
got.
reading one of them, and like I was getting, and like I came upstairs, and like none of my family was upstairs in our house, and I like started looking around everywhere. There was nowhere. I started like freaking out, like I was like crying, and like
They're all gone.
like I was left behind. I'm like no, and then it turned out they were just over at the neighbor's house, and they hadn't told me. I was like bawling in our house. I'm like, it was so sad.
That would be like
curled up.
that would be like one of the worst like themes for a birthday, a Left Behind birthday. You like show up and they're like no one's there.
It's the opposite of a surprise party.
There's just all these clothes.
never
laying on the
show up,
ground,
yeah.
like-
Like perfectly placed in a seat, just a flat shirt and pants.
You're like, this isn't very fun. All the cakes for me, though. Yeah, so I read those.
Sinner might not be too bad.
Unlimited cake.
Yeah, you can do it all.
Did you guys read any
I don't know where you're going. I'm gonna throw a name, Frank Peretti.
No,
I'll throw that out
it's
there.
like a-
His books are good.
why can't I think of his name?
They're scary too. My parents let me read those.
What's his name? It's like really famous children's books.
Dr. Seuss.
Yes.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Dude, are
You
you,
couldn't remember that?
I had Sesame Street in my head for some reason.
what? I actually don't think I ever read Dr. Seuss. Maybe a couple, but
No, I did.
You did a lot.
I'm pretty sure I was told those were evil.
You didn't go to public school in elementary school. That was weird. Ben, do you remember Dr. Seuss Day?
Yeah, I think so. Or
Dr. Seuss Day.
it was all
Yeah.
about Dr. Seuss that day.
Like,
Yeah.
did people like dress up and stuff?
Yeah, it was like pajama day, and then everybody would just read Dr. Seuss for the day. You'd have guest speakers. Dr.
What?
Seuss book.
That's why I was homeschooled. Right there.
It was awesome.
Got a bad education.
No, dude, I never missed Dr. Seuss Day. Like that was like the
So
one day
everyone
of school
showed up
I
in
went.
their PJs
Yeah.
and read. What if the kid slept like in underwear?
Okay, then he would put on a pair of PJs.
Like,
go
that's
home.
awkward.
You know, I wore my PJs every day to school. So
that was the best thing, honestly.
Yeah.
Like just
Like-
waking up, like, okay,
yeah, I still do school now. Like,
I get to eat a bowl of cereal while I do math.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then like the days like where you could like, I would have days where like I could get everything done like an hour, and then you're just like, yeah, all right, I'm just gonna hang out now. I'm gonna play with Legos. Like,
Pretty much.
I hated
My
going to
parents-
school.
Yeah, but I had friends, so
I did too.
how?
Fifel.
Fifel never left me. He was always there. He said, "Don't cry, Landon. Maybe you'll have a friend one day that's not a mouse."
As you're stabbing mice in your basement.
Landon sitting by a window.
trying to trying to reenact.
No, as a
those
kid, I
books.
always wanted to be homeschooled. Like I would like beg my mom. She's like, no,
There
I
are
have to
definitely
work."
some benefits and some downsides to it.
But I think in hindsight, I'm glad I wasn't.
I like looking back on it. I think I wish that I just started like in elementary school,
Yeah.
but I started public school in elementary school. But
Your mom didn't start teaching you until you were like 14.
she's like, okay, I guess you need to learn like
to read.
your alphabet. Here we go.
Makes like,
Stay in the attic, you.
People did look at me weird when I was crawling on all fours to go to high school. But, you know, whatever.
You're like crawling through the hallways. Like,
a loin cloth. Like,
You like catch a bird.
start eating it. It's like Smeagol, man.
You can like see my rib cage.
First time going to like the pizza pipe flying across the street, you're like, is it tasty?
Is it strong sauce or whatever he does?
Take the bite, like, it burns us.
Yeah, you gotta blow on it, man. It's still a little hot. You're kind of funny.
Yeah, I was pretty popular in high school.
Yeah.
All the kids would point and laugh. Like I just made people laugh all the time. It's great. I'm so happy about it.
No, there's definitely pros to being homeschooled or going to public school. I don't think it really makes that much of a difference, to be honest. Like, I think it's just like you're either like gonna turn out okay. Like, it's more, I think, on like the stuff that goes on outside of school. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
who you associate with, or like what you do, like what your parents are like, as opposed to like,
Yeah, because there are like weird sheltered kids in
yeah.
public
oh
school
yeah,
too.
and there's some weird homeschoolers.
Anything else?
So you want to talk about books that we read when we were in?
Yes,
Yeah, you-
Oh yeah.
you asked a question and then you didn't let anybody answer.
Well, Landon answered.
Well, Landon, you answered.
I answered
Everyone
one book and you didn't let me finish the rest. Okay, but no,
Please
Mick was
continue.
like,
It's Ben's
pajamas.
turn. No, it's
I
Ben's turn.
read the Berenstain. Steinstein.
Berenstein.
Oh.
Berenstein.
Berenstein
That's the
beers.
time split right there. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's called. The Mandela effect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Berenstein. I've always called it Berenstein.
I think everybody. I think it's because they just didn't know how to pronounce. Or like
man.
like they were like convinced it was spelled the other way, and then
Multiple-
they go back and it's Berenstein. No, Berenstein. Berenstein just sounds better.
It
I like
yeah.
Stein.
Berenstein Bears.
Stein sounds
Berenstein
like a
Bears.
crazy German scientist, and it scares me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want the bears to be mean.
Berenstein. Yeah, and then okay, so I read Mad Magazine as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
a lot of that. That's why I'm weird.
That's why I have the sense
No,
of
it's
humor.
not. That's
I
not
do.
why I'm weird.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I can't believe. Yeah, I just got those at the grocery store, and it's like they were kind of inappropriate too.
Oh yeah,
when I
no,
was
they
younger.
were.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like at least like 13 and above type of thing, right?
I never read it.
I never did either.
There were mad cartoons too, weren't there?
Yeah.
Sure.
Were there
Yeah.
happy cartoons?
They were like
weird.
real short. They were
Yeah.
on what they show?
Boomerang, right? Did you
For
have
some reason, I remember them being on Cartoon Network for a
They
minute.
probably were. That
For a
is
minute.
It
probably
sounds like
right.
something that'd be on MTV.
They did like the that might have been on MTV. The Spy, the
Spy versus Spy.
yeah, Spy versus Spy.
Yeah.
They did that.
No idea.
It was like a Tom and Jerry.
Wow, dude, you
thing.
guys missed out.
Yeah.
Homeschool, baby.
Yeah, all day.
It's good. And then they just a few years ago they stopped Mad Magazine, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Sad. I want to get some more. Start collecting them. You know.
Yeah, you
They're
could get
probably
into that.
worth something.
Yeah.
Because it was on. It ran for a really long time.
What was the redhead dude's name?
Al? Was it Al?
I'm not sure.
I think it's Al.
We'll go with Al.
The weird
redhead
guy on the front of it, like the doll
Yeah.
on the front or whatever.
He wasn't a doll, but he.
I was just thought
he's
his
a
name
short
was
redhead
Mad.
with like buck teeth.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Mad? Yeah, it might have been just.
I don't know. I never read him, so
I swear it was Al.
I read the 39 Clues book. I don't know if you guys ever did.
No,
it was like
no
a
idea.
series, like kind of like a.
Was there
a
39 of
mystery.
them?
I don't think so. It was just,
false advertisement.
and then. Yeah, I don't know.
I read a lot of just Christian YA novels. Like a lot.
Sorry, Landon.
Yes. Some of them were actually pretty good, actually. Frank Peretti had a children's series. Do you guys know who that is, Frank Peretti?
Sounds familiar.
He did he lives in like
Adventures
North
in
Idaho.
Odyssey.
No, he did Hangman's Curse, which was filmed. They made a movie of it that they filmed at Rogers High School.
Oh yeah.
And he has a lot of pretty decently famous like Christian horror novels, but he did the kids series that was kind
Christian
of
horror novels?
Yeah,
Is
they're actually
aren't
really
those just
good.
the Left Behind books?
No, they're a lot better.
What are they?
They deal with like some supernatural themes and stuff, but like
Oh.
there's one that's kind of themed around like I think I have some of them. I'll let you borrow them. They're actually really good books.
Cool.
If I remember correctly. Like Mick doesn't look like very impressed by what I'm saying, but he had a Christian YA novel series that was pretty good.
Nice.
Right on.
Do you guys read any of the Encyclopedia Brown stuff?
No.
That sounds
Oh.
familiar. What is that?
It's like a kid detective. Does detective stuff. He detects.
Gosh,
Are they making that
sounds
into
so
a movie?
familiar.
Is that the one they're making into a movie now?
I don't know.
I think they might be. Don't know. Just trying to
You
contribute.
sound really sure about that.
I didn't really read these as a kid. I was kind of like early teenage years, but
So like what, like a year ago? Like
Colby's young.
never fails. Always good for a laugh.
Yeah,
but
always
anyway,
good for-
they were called Gregor the Overlander. Like it was a series. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it.
You're just making up stuff.
Yeah,
now.
Colby's like,
They were super cool. It was like this kid. He was like 13 or 14, and he lived in New York City. Like his family was poor, and like one day, like he goes like underneath this rock in.
and dies.
crawls under a rock.
No, like he like somebody moved it. It was in Central Park. Somebody moved it, and there was like a whole like world underneath New York City. I don't know.
Are they making that into a movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right after Encyclopedia Brown.
Do you guys remember it was an animated movie, and it was about like a gnome with a green thumb, or it was a troll. The troll in Central Park. Is that what it was? You guys ever see
That
that?
sounds familiar, but
Yeah, he had a green thumb, and he could make plants grow. It was really bad.
That sounds like
Sounds really
a Marvel
interesting.
like Marvel Phase 5 movie right there. Like they're really scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
no,
You
good
good?
throwback.
Troll in, I want to look that up. Troll in New York City.
In Central Park.
I'll watch that
Green
right
thumb.
after the fourth American Tail movie. Our eyes are
Have,
already
you, have you
bleeding.
seen all four?
I have, yeah. I've only seen the fourth one, I think, once or twice, I believe. I'm actually going to open this bad boy. Let's see if they're all in one disc.
No, 2-disc.
It's a 2
What
disc.
in the world?
Is that? Show me a picture. Let's see if that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Let me see.
I watched that. He has like two red spiked like hair. I don't even know.
That looks horrifying.
It
It's absolutely
it
horrifying.
has 17% on Rotten Tomatoes. Wow.
I watched that.
It came
I
out
thought
in-
it was okay.
You probably watched it a lot too, right? Like it's like one of the, like you probably
Yeah, it was
because you
just
just
on.
watched whatever you had.
It was
Like
just on.
Yeah.
dude, that man, like dude, that's
Came
like,
out in 94.
Okay, everyone look up that.
Here's
picture.
here's his green thumb.
it was horrifying.
It's like E.T.
He's just the sweetest troll too. And he's being like hunted by some other things. Like, that's why he escaped. And, I don't know. And then finds the aid of 2 New York children.
As any troll would do.
Yeah, the typical life of a troll.
What? Okay, was Colby? Were you forced to read the book? It was, I think it was called Farkle. No, it wasn't called Farkle.
Is it
Frackle.
a game?
Farkle is again.
No, it wasn't. So it wasn't called
dice game.
Farkle. But it was a kid, and he decided, I'm gonna make my own word today, and it's stupid because what he does is he goes to the store and he points at a pen, and he's like,
Oh,
I'd like that Farkle or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
please.
Yeah,
and
it's
the
like-
guy at the store's like, Farkle? We don't have anything like that. No, it's right there. And like that's the whole book, and it's
Dude,
so
that's so
wasn't-
dumb.
wasn't the cover just a pen?
yeah, I think
Yeah.
Someone made like a good chunk of money on that.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
Especially
and-
if it's introduced to like the public school system.
Oh, it's over.
And then apparently everyone started calling pens that word, and then everyone else started making up words. It was a dumb
leads
children's
to anarchy and
book.
chaos.
Anarchy, yeah, chaos. No one understands each other.
Yeah,
It's like the Tower of Babel.
yeah. Dumb kid.
Is there a like kids movie you guys watched when you were a kid that like you look back on it now and it's like the visuals are just like creepy?
Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Yeah, it is
George
creepy.
Lopez?
George Lopez is creepy. Yeah,
I never seen that movie.
they're creepy. Man, I think there's a few of them. I
Did you guys
And
I just can't think of them right now.
The
Spy
Secret of
Kids.
Nim is actually really terrifying.
did you guys ever see James and the Giant Peach?
No,
yeah,
but that looks
a lot.
creepy.
The it's mostly
Way
like
too
stop animation and stuff.
Yes.
But even like it goes back between live action and stop animation. Like but like just looking at the visuals now, I don't know how I wasn't like freaked out as a kid.
well,
Like it's like very like Tim Burton.
didn't he make it?
Maybe.
I think
I
he
don't
did.
know.
I'm pretty sure.
Probably.
Oh, yeah,
I'm pretty
I've seen
sure
that
he
movie
did
so
make
many
that. Yeah,
times.
that's definitely Tim
Yeah.
Burton.
Yeah, just looking at it, he's got a weird.
I'm gonna
style.
say Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the Were Rabbit.
Oh no, I like that.
I know it's good.
Gromit.
It's good, but like
that.
it's
That used to freak me out.
It's definitely it's
I
definitely
bet if I watch it now, it still freaks me out.
I think the old ones where they had like the killer robot in one of the little episodes. You watched Mick knows what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. That was creepy. And then they go to the moon and
So was
surprisingly don't die.
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah,
That was
that's
creepy.
unsettling.
It's-
I never
was a
watched that.
creepy
It was.
cartoon.
I've
too
only seen
creepy.
it now, like, and it was like one episode. I'm like, no,
one
not
of the
for me.
most. I watched that when I was younger. I was like, this. I liked it. And like,
Oh yeah, well, like you don't.
That's because you don't know what's good.
It's weird when you're a kid. Though there's certain things where you would enjoy them at first, but then like you would watch them and then suddenly become scared of something. Did you guys ever have that, like, where you'd be okay
Yeah.
with something, and then like in the back of your mind you're like, this is actually kind of creepy, and then like then you watch it again, you'd be like, oh, I'm scared. Like,
apparently the scariest one was like the Return the Slab one. Return the slab, and he's like, "How much? What's your offer?" Because,
is that the Courage one? Or?
Yeah, it's Courage the Cowardly Dog.
I don't
and
like
so,
Courage.
So the Eustace ends up with like a slab stolen from a mummy's tomb, and the ghost mummy comes. And he's got this like weird CGI look to him and the glow effect, and he's like all wavy in the middle of the desert, and it's creepy. It's
I hate the setting of the house. It's like in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
it's just
it's
like
not-
run down crap house, and all the old people do is just sit and like watch TV.
and I think
It's
the
unsettling.
scariest-
And
It's
it's supposed
not-
to
it's not
appeal to
right.
kids.
Yeah.
Like,
I think
It's
the scariest
horrifying.
thing is that the two old people are oblivious. They're oblivious to all the scary things around them. I don't know why that's even more terrifying, but
didn't that old lady
To
just
be.
like sit there and like knit all day?
yeah.
Like,
yeah. Just
James
all-
and the Giant Peach was directed by Henry Selick.
Oh, I'm wrong.
He direct. Well, you're close because he directed Nightmare Before Christmas, which a lot of people say is a Tim Burton film, but
Oh,
I'm
Tim Burton was involved in it.
Oh,
but
okay.
he did not direct it.
no, I'm
But
pretty
he's
sure-
done like
I'm
a
pretty
lot of
sure
like
it's
the
Tim
he did
Burton.
like Caroline.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I didn't like that one.
I haven't seen like any of these actually. I haven't
You
seen.
guys ever
Nightmare
see The
Before-
Grimm's Bride?
Yes.
No.
Grimm's
Oh,
Bride.
that was
The
weird.
guy marries an undead lady.
Oh, isn't that it's also like the Tim Burton type
Yeah.
of... Yeah. That was,
Oh.
it would always look creepy. I tried watching it and I couldn't
it
get through it.
It always freaked me out. Same with I never watched Nightmare Before Christmas because it looked too creepy.
Night Before Christmas is good. It's creepy, but it's good.
I didn't like it. I don't think I've ever watched it from start to
This
finish.
is-
I haven't either, Colby. It
It's too
appealed.
creepy.
It never appealed to me. I didn't think it was creepy. I just thought it was like, nah.
It's a really popular movie too. A lot of people love that
Yeah,
movie.
yeah.
I didn't watch it until I was a lot older because my parents wouldn't let me watch
Yeah.
it.
Well, that's because it's terrifying.
Yeah.
Well, your parents are a lot like mine, Mick, where
Yeah.
they see skeleton, and they're just like nightmare skeleton.
Right.
It's got to be evil.
Nightmare Before Christmas?
Got to be evil.
Yeah,
It's
like,
probably
okay.
satanic. Like,
Are you supposed to watch that Halloween time? Christmas time?
Both.
I don't know. Like
You
they
watch
always
it both.
played it on ABC
You watch it now if you
Family.
want to. You know, it's a freaking movie.
They played it
Yeah,
on
watch
ABC
whatever you
Family
want.
every
You're not
Christmas
11.
year.
You just
Yeah.
wait for people to tell you what to do, Colby.
Jeez, you
Is
child.
that the way you want to live your life?
And that's why you'll always be an acquaintance of the show.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's the stop animation that is like the creepy part.
Well, it's something unsettling about it for sure. That like, especially when you watch like the making of videos where they have
Yeah.
the set and it's just like they're just moving. You know, aren't they just moving the clay stuff and then taking
Frame by frame.
Yeah, which it's really impressive.
Oh, yeah.
but
Yeah.
it is deeply unsettling.
Like, what was that one? The Kubo and the 2-string, 3-string, 2-string?
I've heard that's good.
I
I
haven't
haven't seen
seen
it.
it.
There's one character in that movie that's like a giant to them, and the way they did it was they just made this huge clay sculpture, like,
That's so cool.
I don't know, 8 feet tall.
And
And they were
Sekiro.
stop animation that thing. It's just crazy how they can do that.
Yeah,
Cool.
Well, and that's how they did like a bunch of the tauntaun effects in Empire Strikes Back. That was all stop animation, like the faraway stuff.
yeah.
Like I can't imagine like trying to animate something frame by frame. Like they have reference like measurements and stuff, so it
Yeah.
helps. But doing like
It's a lot of work.
a single frame of film movement, like that must be just tiny
Oh yeah,
little like
it takes
ugh.
forever to make anything. Like
Yeah.
they make fun of it a little bit. I think in like a Parks and Rec episode, like one of the characters like makes us like a short film. He spends like 3 weeks doing it. It's
Isn't
like,
it Andy?
no, it's the Ben.
I was gonna say.
Oh, okay.
And he spends like 3 weeks doing it like all day, and like it's like 10 seconds long.
I would
Yeah.
do something like that.
Yeah, I think I was watching a behind the scenes thing of Empire Strikes Back, and they said like a 3-second shot of a tauntaun walking was like a 10-hour workday.
No, come on.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I believe that.
yeah, it's just
Oh.
crazy. I can't
A lot of
imagine doing
dedication.
that.
Like it's hard work right there.
Ridiculous.
Yeah,
What about the thing in Jabba's palace? The people drop to the chute and it eats them. Was that
Oh, the Rancor.
the
or
Rancor.
yeah, was
that
that
was
thing?
also stop animation.
Gosh.
Actually, originally it was supposed to be a guy in a suit. They tried it; it didn't really work.
Yeah.
Then they did like a puppet thing. That didn't really work either. And then they did stop animation.
So Jabba's palace.
So the stop animation worked
Talking about Jabba's palace.
worked really well.
Is that the right word, or did I say it wrong?
No, you're fine. No,
Landon's
I was trying
just
to
being
take
a
this down.
creep.
I'm just trying to take this down another route.
Yeah, we're not going
We're
to.
gonna talk about.
We're not going to.
Yeah. Yep.
That's right. Figured you were
But the stop animation, like in that scale, it looks really good. You know, like you can't really tell that it's like a glitchy character.
Yeah. No. Look. Yeah.
Just the way it's shot, it just looks really good.
Yeah.
Was anyone else really sad that the green chick that was dancing got like put down the?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very sad.
She didn't deserve it.
I was really sad. Still am sad actually to this very day.
Yeah.
That sounds so pathetic.
Well, it always disturbed me, like,
Yeah.
because they just drop her down there, and then like everybody's like laughing, like they're all like,
There's like a rated R cut, and you just like see her getting like ripped apart.
oh, I think the thing probably ate her, right? Like it probably
Well,
just.
duh, yeah, it did.
I mean, like pretty
What do you
quick. It probably
think
did. Well, just probably because it eats. You see it eat the one guard.
Yeah, the pig face.
Like I probably
dude.
just picked her up and just like chomped her, just ate her. Like
Yeah.
it's probably pretty quick. I mean, you hear her
Probably.
scream. They cut like as she's like, like, and then like everybody's like,
Yeah. I don't know, the thing picks you up, and there's just no way to.
just have a bone in your hand and you're good.
wasn't it like? Because I looked into it because like I've researched like
into it.
extended universe stuff. Like I'd heard that like that chick like Luke had tried to save her before or something. Isn't that like extended universe stuff? Does anybody?
That sounds weird.
I don't know.
And cringy.
Yeah,
Like, before,
that would
like-
be like you to like.
Well,
go
like
into her
okay, all
background.
right.
I need to figure this out.
No, so at our local library, they used to have these Star Wars books that like they had 4 different ones. They were like a complete guide to the Star Wars universe characters, and it was like a I don't know what the term for the book would be. Like it's like an information. I'm really butchering what like the kind of book it is, but like
you're trying to look and see if there's any mice in the Star Wars universe.
no, but like it had every character.
Salacious Crumb was probably
So
the
every
closest you could get.
every character from like the base movies and even like the extended, like some of the fan, like the books, like the extended universe, it had like profiles on them, like age, first appearance, like either by movie, TV show, or like book, their last appearance, their death, or if they're still around, and like a 1-page like in almost like insight description of the
just an
character,
info box of
and it was
yeah.
really cool. Like, and it had like a drawing, like hand drawn drawings of like each character, like, and it was like a couple hundred pages long, and they had it for characters. They had it, I think, for planets.
I had it for vehicles too.
Yep, the
just
vehicles
detailed
and
stuff.
weapons.
Yep.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, yeah.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
I love those type of
those
books.
were awesome. I remember getting them so many times from the library, and just like they were like tattered books, like but I was just go through, and they were so cool.
I
Like,
always looked at the ones with the ships, all the different
Yeah.
ships,
Yeah.
and like cut them in half, and you could see like the inside
inside,
of it.
yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah, you
It
can
was
see
so
like,
cool
all
'cause-
the decks of the Death Star. and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
I remember that.
which was so cool because like I didn't really ever read like any extended universe stuff, so I'd have all these cool things where I'm like, oh, this character looks cool, like,
Yeah.
but like I never got around to reading any of the other stuff, but that was just a cool memory.
yeah, yeah.
So I think, and the one about the green dancing lady, it said that like something like Luke had tried to save her
I-
at some point.
I
before.
might be misremembering this, but I think there was. I just listened to the 3 radio plays of the original trilogy, which are it's basically the movies that we know. It's just, especially the A New Hope. There was a lot of extra stuff that actually I think was a lot of the deleted scenes in the movie, and so the radio play was like 5 hours long.
Oh dang!
But it basically hits the same beats as the movie does, just some extra stuff in the beginning and in the middle. But I think there was something about him trying to save the Twi'lek dancing chick
Ula.
in
Ula's her name.
Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, I remember reading something about that, and she's like, "Nah, I'm gonna go to Jaba's palace, be like rich and famous," and then like she gets like torn to pieces. So whatever. I still think Jaba's palace would be pretty chill to hang out at. So
Dude, you
probably smells really bad.
would not
Oh,
survive.
yeah.
I think I would. I think I could survive there. I'd be like a background person, like just hang out, have a couple drinks, play some games, make Jaba laugh every once in a while. I could be like,
He just said Landon's my favorite.
yeah. Like hang up there. It could be like the new Crumb guy or whatever, Salacious Crumb.
You're just like sitting right by Jabba.
Yeah. I could get down with that.
Yeah, I could see you being the Weasley guy.
Yeah.
I can see Java putting you in Leia's outfit
Oh, that's
And you wouldn't say
chain
no.
around
no.
your neck, and he's pulling you.
no. Oh gosh,
his
no.
tongue.
I get dropped down, get eaten like the Twilight girl. Yeah,
No,
just,
please.
You're like dancing for the.
yeah, just replace that whole shot, but it's me instead of her dancing around. That's so disturbing.
I wish someone would do that.
Why do you wish?
Wait a minute. The guy that owned the Rancor, he always like weirded me out.
Yeah, he was like a little too sad that it died.
Yeah, it's like,
Like-
okay, man.
He's like,
Like, how do you have that as a pet?
yeah, that thing literally like rips and kill. Like it would, like it'd probably kill him.
Probably, yeah. It's like those guys on like YouTube that you see like that are like, I have a pet lion just in my house.
Yeah.
I brought that up before. Like, would you guys, if you raised it from a cub,
No.
would you have like an exotic animal?
No.
No, because I'm not stupid.
I'd want a tiger.
It would kill
You'd
you.
be dead.
No,
Yeah, it would kill you. No, tigers are vicious, man.
There's like a small window
Yeah,
where you
dude,
could
I know
have
what
it as a
tiger
cub,
is.
and then it would eat you.
Nope.
Yeah,
it would.
No.
I mean, people do it, but then they end up keeping them in a cage, like in a yard outside.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Mine be free range.
And then they'd be the king of your house over your dead body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cop shop, there's just blood everywhere. Like you're just torn to pieces.
And then you'd be one of those dumb people on the news that like, oh, this guy died this way, and everyone's like, yeah, that makes sense. He should have died.
There'd be like
He's
people
a
would be
moron.
laughing. People would be laughing about your death.
I'd get a white tiger. Those are cool.
Well, then it'd be kind
Wasn't
of
there
red.
wasn't there like some lady like her? Well, I can't remember if it was in Spokane, but like I remember like as a child hearing about the story about this like monkey that like tore this lady's face off. Like they had like a pet.
Monkeys are vicious.
Oh yeah, dude.
Believe
They'll
it
go
happened.
like straight for your genitals.
Yeah, they'll just rip them off, dude.
Yeah.
They know you value
I
them.
like to rip them off. They want to stop you from opening up bananas. Rip off your fingers. That's all they know.
Yeah.
Bananas.
They're sick, man. Like they are sick. Like I think I heard a story about like a monkey. So this one monkey, like they baked a cake for this monkey because it was his birthday.
Yeah.
Bear with me. You heard about this story, like, and they gave this monkey this cake, and the other monkey like saw that they made a cake for that monkey, and he got like jealous. Like when he saw that when the guy came in the cage that made the cake, he like started like he broke the guy's arms. Like the monkey like attacked him because he was
What type
angry.
of monkey was this?
I don't know. It was
Does
a
it
big
matter?
monkey, like a big
Yeah.
one.
Oh yeah,
No,
they're
I don't-
strong.
Because I can't imagine like a spider monkey doing this.
Okay,
Well,
well, like
they
it's at
would.
least a
They
chimp,
would.
like or
Okay,
something. Like
yeah.
probably like, but yeah, like it started like tearing the guy apart because it was mad that like he made a cake for the other monkey.
Did you hear the story about those chimps?
That's
And like
not funny.
this group of guys was like making fun of them and like throwing things at them. And
They were like throwing
exhibit.
rocks at him and stuff. Yeah.
And so they found a way to escape the exhibit, and so they're loose in this entire zoo. And they didn't go after anybody else, but they found
They went
that group of
directly
guys.
for those guys.
Oh man,
And they ripped their faces off. They ripped
They
their junk off.
brutally murdered them.
Yeah.
they actually got killed. They were dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they just went for those guys. Nobody else.
Yeah, like thousands of people in the zoo. They don't care. They went for the people that singled them out.
It's like, you know what I'd like to see, Colby? I'd like to see a cage match of you versus a monkey.
Dude, Colby would lose so fast, dude.
Dude, a cage
No.
match with Colby and anything else, Colby would lose.
No, dude, that's not true.
There's nothing that Colby could
Do I get to
defeat.
bring my tiger cub?
No, because you'd be dead.
What'd you name
Your tiger cub would bring your corpse. And then the monkey and the tiger cub would play with it.
Artax because it sounds like Arthur.
No, I'd probably
No one knows about that, do they?
no.
Nobody needs to
we
know
haven't
about
used
that.
it.
Like spare people the suffering that we've had to endure.
R.I.P. Artax.
Gosh dang.
I don't know. What do you think's a fitting name for a white tiger?
Colby Eater.
Nah.
Colby Eater 3000.
I can't imagine getting like your junk just ripped off by a monkey.
Oh, gosh.
Okay,
That just sounds so
you get a
horrible.
knife, Colby. You get a knife.
Yeah.
Dude, Colby
would still
still
lose.
loses.
But you're bare and you're naked.
Because you would try.
Oh, I'm
Because you would try to throw the knife. It wouldn't work.
No,
And then you
throw my only weapon.
because you're dumb.
You gotta do what the guy did in The Gray, and you gotta like
I haven't seen
duct
that.
tape the knife in your
gosh.
hand. And
That's a
and
great
the
movie.
broken
Is it?
little
That'll make you
bottles,
terrified of wolves
like
if
the
you're not already.
Wolverine. Yeah.
I want to watch that movie. I've
It's a
heard
great
it's-
movie.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Gosh, I'd love to see a fight.
No, I bet I'd put up a fight.
I bet he'd be crying and screaming
What kind of monkey?
Let's say
chimp. Like a big chimp.
I
A
lose.
big chimp.
Everybody loses.
A chimp. I
Yeah.
guess.
Isn't that crazy?
Like
Like
four
they-
of us, and all four of us
Versus
still-
one.
we
You don't
still
think we could
lose.
take one chimp?
We
all
could
four?
take one.
They're
No.
solid,
Yeah.
dude. They're
No.
solid.
if four of us. Could
I think four of us because like it'd
No.
start ripping one of us apart, but then we get on top of it and we just gotta strangle it.
No, dude.
No, dude, you
They got
can't.
long arms, man.
can't.
You can't get close.
So is Colby. He's like a 6-foot wingspan.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I
you,
do for some
I'm
reason.
pretty sure you like touch them, like just like their arm, and it's just solid. It feels like a rock.
Me too.
No,
I bet four of us. I bet four of us could
no,
take one.
There's no.
Now,
way.
if there were two against four of us,
No,
I don't
no,
think at that
no.
point we could.
I think 4v1 though. Like
That's
I mean,
fair.
one of us is dying and like two of us are heavily maimed.
And I think we know which one is going to go.
Colby's dead, definitely. We let it get on top of Colby and start
let
killing
it?
him. Yeah, and then we
We
just
push Colby into the front of the line.
Yeah.
He gets taken out, and then we jump on the.
Oh,
Nah,
you
dude,
gotta, like,
I'd
all-
probably team up with the chimp.
All they do, you gotta realize he's got poison damage because you know he just touches his feces all day. Throws.
Yeah.
Does
That's
that mean
his
like?
first attack. Colby's running. He's like, he just throws.
has a
Does that mean like we have to get on the same level? Like we have to start throwing our feces? Like,
Nah,
we have
not
to.
really.
We have to even the playing field.
He'd probably freak out, man. The monkey probably be disturbed, dude. If he did that, like he's like,
Be
what?
like, whoa, man, come on, man. We're not animals here.
I bet I could fight like a lower level monkey. So. Like chimps.
Like Colby's fighting the monkey just has like the red skull above like his health bar. It's like you can't even do any damage
No,
to this.
chimps are like a 7 out of 10. I bet I could take like.
What do you think you could take? Like,
Could you take a baboon?
no, you can
No
no
way.
way,
No
dude.
way.
Baboon.
Those are even more terrifying. Than
Yeah,
chimp.
dude. Because I think about baboon's gonna be quicker. It's gonna have a little bit more agility. I
Bigger
think.
too,
Yeah.
isn't it?
And they have sharp teeth, dude.
They would probably they'd
oh,
rip you
yes.
apart, dude.
What about like a full blown like alpha gorilla?
Oh, like a silverback gorilla.
One punch, dude.
They,
Chest.
Gosh.
Just makes the room shake.
Harambe.
I bet it grabs me
And you're dead.
and it just squeezes me to death.
as much as bears freak me out, I'm more freaked out about like a giant silverback gorilla because they have like
They have
opposable thumbs, you know?
Yeah, they can grab you.
Oh, God.
Well, you guys saw that like, with that Harambe. You guys seen the footage like before they shot him. Like he's just dragging that baby through like the zoo. Like,
nothing.
Yeah.
Like nothing.
yeah, like it's just like he could have just thrown the thing, and killed it. Like
Easy. Didn't want to though. Wanted
Have you
to
seen the
mother.
video of the? It's like
It's true.
it's like at a zoo. People are like waving to a gorilla on the other side of the glass, and the gorilla like does its like run up on its knuckles
Oh,
and its
yeah, it
legs,
hits
and
the
it just
window.
jumps at the glass, and the glass goes and it like
Spiderwebs?
yeah,
I'd be like,
and then everyone's like ah!
I'd be like, nah, man, I'm out.
That thing gets
No.
out. It's
It's over.
Smashing ever. Smash.
Last December, I went to San Diego for a weekend. So we went to the zoo, and they had like this cool monkey exhibit. So you're up in like the trees. You're on like kind of like a boardwalk, and there were these monkeys sitting on this branch, and this lady was like probably like a grandma, and she was like mocking the noises that the monkey was making, and the monkey like
Stole her
jumped-
dentures.
No, jumped across all these branches, hung on the netting, and like started like biting the netting, like
By her.
by her, like wanted to kill her because
Well, they
she
trapped, man.
mocked it.
They're trapped in the zoo. I mean, we're putting all these animals, where they don't belong. I'm just kidding.
Shut up.
I'm just kidding.
If they could do it to us, they would.
They would. Yeah, if we lived in a. Oh wait, what? If they could trap us, you talking about like Planet of the Apes situation? Yeah.
Those damn dirty apes. They did it. No.
Like this gorilla walks by the exhibit, and like there I am with like my white tiger cub. They're like, soon this will be the tiger exhibit.
Yeah, monkeys are freaky though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the monkey from Night at the Museum?
I think it's just a spider monkey,
Those are cool.
like a helper monkey.
I could kill
Colby,
that.
what if you had to fight 10 of them?
10 spider monkeys?
Yeah.
Oh,
Gosh.
dude, that's
No, no.
You're dead.
That reminds me
They
of like
overwhelm me and they go for my eyes.
that reminds me of like the Super Smash Bros. Like when you like in the N64 when you do like
Unlimited
the
Smash.
no the single player in like this N64 and like you'd fight all the characters, but like there was one round it's like you versus like 100 Yoshis, and
Yeah.
they just keep spawning in. Like they were like super easy to kill. That's what I just imagine the spider monkeys. It's just like
Just drop kicking him.
yeah.
No, man, they'd get up your shorts. They'd
Oh,
up
dude,
your
they would.
shorts.
Yeah, no, they would get everywhere.
Be like those little raptors from Jurassic
Jurassic
Park.
Park.
They'd kill the guy when he's peeing.
Oh yeah.
Death by 1,000 cuts.
He's like, run, help, run. Then he just gets like covered with all these tiny little.
Yeah. Is that the second one or the third one?
That's the second one,
Okay.
which I enjoy. A lot of people hate on it.
I don't like the second one.
Third one's terrible. Third one's bad.
When I first watched them, I liked the third one more than the second one.
Oh gosh.
I hated the dinosaur being in the city, like in the second one. I couldn't stand. I thought
Oh,
it was,
really?
yeah, I thought it was
Oh, I
really
liked it.
stupid.
That's cool.
Is that the one where he eats the dog, or is that in the first?
That's the second one.
Oh, okay.
Where you see the doghouse drop
Yeah,
and then him
yeah.
just like chewing on the chain.
I remember. Oh, sorry, that's not funny. I'm not gonna share that.
Ben's like, I remember I tried that.
Okay, well, maybe I will. Okay.
We can cut it.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
cut
if
it.
it's offensive or like horrible.
Mark the time.
Well, he was just dumb because my brother had a dog and his name was Whip, and it was a white lab. And I remember I was like probably 5 years old, and I said after the dog got eaten, I said that's Whip, and then everyone got really mad at me, and I was like, everyone got really mad.
like
It's like it's
what?
real, like what?
I just made a comment. Like
Like, I was like, oh, that's whip he got eaten. You know,
Everybody's like, Ben, how could you?
yeah, that's what it was like.
I don't see anything wrong with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, no.
I mean, it is disturbing. Like, to
Well, it's
say,
disturbing
uh,
to think about, like
know.
watching your dog get eaten. That would be.
Gosh,
a
man, I
little
don't have
messed
to go that far.
Yeah,
with
you
it.
can cut that story. That's all it was.
Well, there's a funny episode of Malcolm in the Middle where, do you guys remember the character Craig?
up. Yeah.
He is like, I think both of his arms and both of his legs are broken because one of the kids hit him with a car. And
Probably Reese.
something like that. Or no, like,
Malcolm in the Middle episode.
yeah.
Sounds dark.
So he's in like almost a full body cast. Like he has a
So they like paralyzed this guy.
kind of, yeah, he has like an electric wheelchair, and then he gets this helper monkey
Oh yeah.
that like at the beginning of the episode, like it's fine, you know, he's helping him. He's like bringing him like sugar cubes for his tea or whatever. And then like as the episode goes on, the monkey gets crazier and crazier. Like like Craig's like, make me a milkshake or whatever, and he goes over and he is about to drink out of it, and then he looks on the shelf and he sees like the milk and ice cream, and then next to it is like 409 and stuff. And Craig's like freaking out. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm
Did
drinking."
he pretend to?
Yeah,
drink
he pretended to drink. Like he had a straw and he like sucked it almost all the way up to his mouth, and he's like, "Oh, it's really good." And the monkey bought it apparently. And then next, like he had to make a lasagna for him, and
Was it burning hot?
yeah, it was like scalding hot, like right out of the oven. And Craig's like, I'm not really ready for it. And the monkey keeps like putting this like really hot food in his mouth, and Craig's like crying and like freaking out. Eventually, the monkey like goes at him with a knife, and then
that actor, he did such a good job. What else is he in? He's in a lot
I don't
of
know, is he?
stuff. I thought he was, but he did such a good job. I just remember him.
Yeah, he's a really funny
was
character.
Did they kill the monkey?
No, they caught it. Hal ended up catching it.
Was that the large guy in Jurassic Park that gets killed by
No,
the
no.
venomous? No.
No, that's actually Newman.
Newman.
Oh, okay.
Newman. Hello, Newman.
It looks
Jerry.
So similar. Is he in other things? Anyway.
I don't know.
Okay.
Newman's hilarious in Jurassic Park too. His character.
Can't say the magic word.
See, nobody cares.
Yeah, he was a funny character.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys want to talk about?
I feel pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel pretty good, Colby?
I'm feeling pretty all right, actually.
Pretty all right.
Ready for your Friday night matchup with a chimp?
Yeah.
Colby v Chimp.
Watch it on pay-per-view.
It'll be a cage match.
But it's like 15 seconds before the cameras cut away. They're like, oh my gosh.
Man, we could probably $100.
You guys can make a lot of money doing
Yeah,
that.
we could.
I feel like Colby, like you put $100 on Colby to win, you probably make like $1 million if he actually does. Like,
Okay, so I can't do it. What about like Floyd Mayweather or like Manny Pacquiao?
Oh.
I think I don't know.
It's whoever gets that first hit, they're winning the fight.
It'd be hard to hit a chimp.
I don't know. Like Floyd Mayweather, I think Floyd Mayweather's a boxer. I think you need somebody that's like
You need like
an MMA kind of
yeah.
guy, like somebody that's
Conor
like when they hit the
McGregor?
like yeah, like something where when the fight goes to the mat, like
I would love to see that
that'd be insane,
so
dude.
much.
put the monkey in a headlock.
Dude, we're going back to
Tap out,
It's
monkey.
like clawing at his eyes though. Like it ends like McGregor wins, but he's blind. Like, he has no eyes. He just like raises from the mat bloody. He does like the monkey horse. He's like, oh! It's like a Tarzan. Like,
Like the leopard.
So
over his-
dark.
This is like ancient Rome. Like this is like
it'd be so awesome.
Yeah, we're just going back to like gladiator times.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you get a sword. Okay, you get a horse and a carriage.
Yeah,
but like that would be great entertainment.
I'd like to think like
Why
the
did we
monkey.
stop doing that?
I'd like to
Oh,
think.
for a couple reasons.
I'd like to think the chimp has a coach though. Like they break off for the round. He goes over the circle. Like, and
All right.
He's like rubbing his
He's
shoulders.
got this- no, he's got like an old chimp that's like rubbing his
An
shoulders.
old chimp. An old chimp.
Gatorade,
Yeah, squirting in his mouth.
Yeah,
mouth guard.
An older chimp.
yeah.
I love where your mind goes.
And then like McGregor's coach is like, "Come on, man, it's just a monkey. Can't you kill a monkey?" Like, shut up. Like,
I love that visual.
just great. Like,
Steal a chimp squirting the water bottle.
I'm just picturing the monkey from a
That's what-
Jungle Book.
Oh, I was picturing.
The Jungle Book one, like the big one.
the orangutan.
Yeah.
I was picturing like a chimp.
Yeah, I was
like,
thinking like a chimp.
but like
No, I
super
mean the
jacked.
guy that like the older monkey.
What was that
Oh,
guy
that's
from?
massaging. That's his
Yeah.
coach. Oh, okay, yeah.
What was the monkey's name from, or the chimp, whatever, from Umbrella Academy? That's what I thought.
Pogo.
Pogo.
He was too gentle though. Like he was just kind of.
Yeah.
Curious.
Yeah,
George.
but he gave good talks.
I imagine like the chimp that you're fighting is like Andy Serkis's chimp from
Oh
like,
yeah,
Planet of the
he's
Apes.
got a machine gun and riding a horse into the ring.
Yeah.
Is what kind of monkey is Curious George?
He's a monkey without a tail.
A subpar
weirdly.
monkey.
Yeah.
So,
Great show though.
Great book.
what about the man in
I like
the yellow
the-
hat versus Curious George?
Curious
thought
George would
about
just
this
be
a
too
lot.
curious and just like tear him apart. He's like, what does the inside of his face look like? Curious. What does he look like without an arm? Oh, wow.
Curious George.
Just continues and continues.
That Curious George.
All right.
Swing.
Every day is so I would love to see like that being
As George is
shredded.
ripping him apart.
That's his theme song. It's Curious George.
Swing.
That's dark.
I love that children's show. That's awesome. That's a
Someone please animate that.
Oh.
great.
That'd be so sick.
Well, on that morbid thought, anything else you guys want to talk about?
No.
Clifford the big red dog.
He's red for a
Versus-
reason.
Versus a tank. Who wins?
Tank. I mean, the tank would just shoot him and like leave a big hole.
But I think like once
Yeah,
he
but-
crushes the tank, like he just
How big
front
was
paws
Clifford?
coming down.
Dogs are pretty like unaware of their surroundings, so he'd be like knocking out houses.
Yeah,
He'd
well,
be,
he was as
he'd be
big as
accidentally
that
killing
house,
people.
Yeah. He just kept growing.
Oh.
He wouldn't live very long, you know, because
Oh, yeah,
his
no.
heart would have to pump all that blood. I mean, it's assuming his heart stayed the same size. He would just die.
Why would his heart stay the
It
same
wouldn't.
size?
You're right. Yeah, that's a stupid thought.
All of his insides, his skeletal structure is as small as a real
it'd
dog.
be dark and realistic, okay?
Like his limbs are just like big, like floppy, like pieces
Fat,
of
it's
meat,
just
but his
fat.
like
He'd actually be
his
super-
skeleton's like tiny.
He'd be malnourished. He'd be.
Oh,
Gosh.
I'm getting
He'd
pretty
have, like-
bad visual.
He'd have like
Yeah.
patches of fur. And, like he's just
Gosh.
he's just demeciated. Is that the word? Emaciated.
I feel like we're ruining every single cartoon.
yes. I want to keep going. I want to like think of what other like, cartoon.
And like, okay, how did this little girl get this huge bags of food to feed him? Come on, like you remember that? It was just like in his huge dog
I
house.
mean, in today's economy, I don't know. How do you feed the thing? You know?
How long is this episode?
How about Christopher Robin versus Winnie the Pooh?
Ooh.
Well, that's no contest. Winnie the Pooh
Yeah.
just throws honey in the guy's eye. And
Like,
Like
Can you imagine like all the animals like rushing Christopher Robin? He's like ready to play. He's like skipping
I mean,
towards
are they
him. They're all just like,
they're like, who told us you're going away?
Tigger.
You can't leave. Tigger
we
just
didn't
bounces
say
into the
you could
sky.
leave.
Yeah. He's like, no, come on, guys.
so like, did they like end up having like sharp teeth and claws or whatever?
Yeah,
Like, are they
it's
still
tearing
like
a
stuffed
piece.
animals? or-
Eeyore's that secret weapon.
We're
Nobody
gonna
expects it.
kill you.
It's always the quiet ones.
Just takes his tail off the nail and just starts like,
Oh my gosh.
This reminded
like
me
a
of
Ninetales.
the Fairly Odd Parents. The
happy tree.
yeah,
Friends.
Happy Tree.
Yeah, but like all your favorite child.
I forgot about that show.
It's good. It's classic.
I just know the one where the moose gets his leg stuck.
He's chopping off the spoon.
And he
It
chops
is
off the wrong leg.
Oh my gosh.
It's so graphic. Like, first of all, it's a plastic spoon that he's trying to do this all with, and he like jams it into his bone, and you can like hear
it
the
crack.
crack. And
It's really
It's
graphic.
horrible.
Rock first, or?
yeah,
Yeah, I think
It's a really disturbing show.
yeah.
It
Don't
is-
watch it.
It is funny though.
I mean, if you want to,
It is
maybe
funny.
not. Don't watch it.
Don't watch it like in large doses though.
yeah, you start to feel sick.
Yeah, watch like one every few months. Just to
There's
keep
the
yourself
one.
grounded.
There's the one where it's like the military bear. And like every time he hears like some type of pop or gunshot,
like
he just like
PTSD.
like freaks out, and just
Oh, yeah,
murders
yeah.
everybody.
Oh, I forgot. I wish I didn't remember that.
Anyway, all right. You guys can find us on... Oh, we're done, by the way.
Yeah, we're done.
We should end. You guys can find us on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, CastBox, YouTube, and other podcasting platforms, and visit our website at www.hotkeyspodcast.com. Also follow us on Twitter at Hotkeys Podcast and join our Facebook group at facebook.com/podcast.hotkeys. Please like and review us on whichever platforms you use. And finally, you can contact us at email hosts@hotkeyspodcast.com. Yay!
Bye.
I think this one's for the history books.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bye.